What is up, guys? My name is Tyler, aka The Recommend, and welcome back to the channel. It's been over a year now since my last video, but we're here for the VDL Season 5 Draft Breakdown, and I am joined here with someone else with me that helped me during the draft process. It's Derpster.
Oh, without someone else? I guess it's just me. It's Derpster. I'm just a cool little baker guy. I've helped him because let's keep it on the down low, but like he kind of needed my help, you know. He started drafting Iron Boulder, and you know it's opium when he starts drafting an Iron Boulder.
I did draft an Iron Boulder during the draft, but then it got traded away during grace.
And then I looked at his team and I was like, what the hell are you doing, man? You've got skipped 2 rounds and now you can't draft until the end. You need some general help. So I decided to help him, and I'm happy to be here to help him throughout the whole season, hopefully, because his team, we made quite a good team, I would say.
Yeah, he's going to be helping me during each of my battles and team builders and stuff, alongside my other front office members, since this is my 3rd season of the VDL, and I haven't even got like 2 wins under my belt in my overall 3 seasons. Yeah. So
yeah,
I mean,
to be honest, I think you can do it. I think you can definitely make playoffs. I think your team's very underrated. I think that it's a very good team.
Yeah. This video is before the post-draft power rankings that Vortex is doing, but I think my team is probably going to go a bit underrated during that power ranking. I mean, I'm predicting I'm going to get like 6 or 5, because there is lots of other good teams. But
yeah, I think it can work. But with that said, I think we can get into it now. I think we can get into our first round pick, which was a very contested one.
Yeah, I think I picked this before I talked to you. Threats. So I was just going rip.
Yeah, this was before you talked to me. So like you were just drafting things you wanted. But to be honest, I think your first pick was very strong. You know, there were threats flying around. There was Sneasler, there was Palafin, there was Meowscarada. There was quite a lot of choices. You had Chi-Yu, you had Ogerpon W. You had quite good powerhouse Titans. But
I've shown it on the screen.
I like a little bit of a Samurai.
Sui and
I think Samurai Hisui. I think he's a very good mon. I think Tyler thinks he's a very good mon as well. You know, he's just the best spike setter in Gen 9 with Ceaseless Edge and Sharpness.
Yeah, indeed. I was the 9th pick in a 16-coach league, so Sui and Samurai was the one Pokemon going in the draft that I really wanted and I've never used before, since I haven't been playing too much draft league. I've been like on and off. And the last draft league I played, actually the last 2 were like previous generation ones. Actually, the last one I played in was VDL Season 4, and that was low tier, so I wasn't able to pick this. And the other one before that was Muffins League, and it was Gen 7. So I wasn't able to draft this. Yeah. And since I was near the wheel pick, but in the middle of the draft, I was worried that someone on after the wheel would pick it as their 2nd round pick, and I didn't want to get stealed from me.
Yeah, I think Hisui Samurai in Wi-Fi always looks amazing. I love Hisui and Samurai. He's my guy. You've got moves. You got a lot of moves. Usually it's just like dark and water moves, but it just works. Like genuinely, it just works so well. You've got knockoff. You got Razor Shell. You got Flip Turn. Flip Turn for the good pivoting, especially on Scarf sets. You have Swords Dance for Sucker Punch. You have Sucker Punch. You have Aqua Jet. You have good forms priority. Good forms priority. I like it. You've also got good coverage. You got Sacred Sword. You got Ice Beam. You got Grass Knot. You got Hydro Pump. You've got quite good special and physical sets. Yeah, you've got quite a lot. You've got Drill Run as well for some reason.
Yeah, against those heat trans.
I think that.
I don't know what else.
Yeah, exactly. Against the heat trans, I suppose. Even though I think you just click a water move, but if you want to just kill it off, might as well just click a Drill Run. You've also got Encore. It's a great move in this gen, considering a lot of the mons, new mons, like their setup. They like their setup. Yeah. So I think this mon's going. I think this mon is going to perform very well. It's usually running Assault Vest. It's usually running Scarfs. It's usually running just power boosting items like Black Glasses and Mystic Water, because they're just genuinely good for its sweeper sets.
Yeah, heavy duty boots as well. I've seen run it sometimes. Just make sure that comes in freely. But focus sash as well to make sure that those things do get set up for spikes.
Especially if the opponent has 0 removal and impel data. Not many people can get removal really easily because there's not a lot, to say the least.
As you'll see during the rest of our draft, it is very hard to find some good removal.
Yep, it is very hard, but we did find some. As our next pick, we got the wheel picked. It came back to us, and Reckerman wanted a Spectria. He wanted a ghostly horse, and I said sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Was this after or before I got your console?
I think you asked me about Spectria, and I was like, yeah, it's a cool mon. So I think you can definitely utilize this mon. 130 base speed. Let's just talk about this. Absolutely speed demon. There's a few things faster than it, but not a large majority of mons faster than it. I really like Spectria just because I really respect that mon because Spectria is just like one of those underrated picks. Like it's still really powerful. You get Grim Nades up, and you start plowing through anything that's slower than you. And as I said, due to its large speed tier, nothing's really going to be outspeeding this. The only thing I can think of is Chien-Pao and Dragapult. Those are the only two I can think of right now.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Regilecki's there, but I mean, that thing can hardly attack.
Regilecki's there. Regilecki's not standing up to any ground type. So I think having this one is very, very good. Also, can we just talk about like it just casually has 100 base HP. That's amazing, especially for like substitute sets, which we have as one of the key moves that this thing runs. It runs Nasty Plot, it runs Shadow Ball, it runs Draining Kiss for those pesky dark types that aren't like dual typing, like Steel or Poison. So it's able to kill those. We also have Nasty Plot because obviously it's its main way of setting up. I think there's some other ways you can set it up with like the Taya Berries.
This has agility.
One of
wants to be even faster.
There's also agility, which you can make it even faster if you really want, which is really funny. You've also got Will-O-Wisp for like bulkier sets. You can burn those physical attackers. You can burn like Chien-Paos if they break it. If they break your sub, you burn them. You get a free burn on them. And now they're just neutralized for like basically the rest of the match. You watch out, Muffin. I'm looking for you. I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I picked up Searchier. I was also looking at the Annihilate because I knew that Defiant could be good against Defoggers, but I also didn't want my team to be too slow right off the back, and I knew that Spectria could take advantage of those spikes. Weakening Pokemon with the spikes and then bringing up Spectria to clean it up.
I think Spectria really enjoys spikes because being able to set those spikes means that Spectria can get the things that usually hit chips down a lot faster, so it's able to just kill them off with like a Shadow Ball if they're at like 10% or something by the time we've chipped them down. Spectria is just basically just like you come in, and when you come in, your priority is either to sweep or neutralize the opponent's team a bit more.
Remini is going to be very good to plus that special attack stat. It gets that kill.
And I guess we get into our next mon. Now, Tyler, he gave his picks. He gave his picks to like, I think, did you give your picks to someone or did you not?
I didn't give my picks to anyone. I went to sleep and I didn't know there was a 2-hour timer until I woke up. The 2-hour timer happened while I was asleep, so I didn't know that was a thing.
For some reason they decided let's just make the VDL timer 2 hours for some reason. I still don't understand that. Why is it 2 hours? It's a Wi-Fi league. You have to think about this stuff.
I don't know.
It's like do or die.
So I was asleep and I got skipped twice.
So when he woke up, 2 of his picks were already skipped, and for some reason you also have to draft them at the end of the draft. So immediately we were already on the back foot. But surprisingly, one mon was still there during round 5. Very, very weird that it wasn't gone yet, but we picked up Enamorus.
Yeah,
now Enamorus is very good. 106 speed, 135 special attack. We're just collecting all like the high special attack mons, but he's also got 150. He's also got 115 attack if you want to use like the superpower Contri sets. You've got great coverage. You've got Moonblast. You've got Earth Power. You've got Mystical Fire. You've got Springtide Storm for a stronger stab option.
Good Sludge
You've
Bomb
got
too
Iron Head.
against those other fairies.
Yeah. Yep. You got Sludge Bomb as well. That's what you said. You got Sludge Bomb. You've got Cross Snot. You got Focus Blast if you want to go for Focus Misses for whatever reason. I mean, maybe against King Gambits. Who knows? You've also got Healing Wish, which is really useful for mons like Spectra, of course. Because if you want to just like, if you're low, you sack this thing off, and then you heal something else up that can really put you forward in the battle. It can really get you back there. Really get you back on the front foot, and you can start dishing out hits, you can start killing things, you can start... It could potentially be a game saver. You've also got Calm Mind for the special sets, if you're running Q-Charm, which isn't a great ability, but Q-Charm is just like... It's the only other option he gets, and hey, if an Amorous is attractive enough, maybe the Pokemon will dig her. Who knows?
Honestly, it can't be terrible against those Pokemon that have the physical attackers, and they need those elemental punches like Thunder Punch and Ice Punch, and they use those, and then they get vaccinated.
Yeah, it definitely can maybe it has its moment to shine in this league. You know, it's still a 30% chance, and a 30% chance is pretty strong. Just look at my boy Scald go.
Wait, Scald. Yeah, Scald does get
yeah,
that.
Scald got that 30%, and it's still hitting them all. But yeah, well, as I said, for his round 6 pick, he started picking Iron Boulder. Really weird pick. Obviously, at the end, I was like, Tyler, you need to get your life sorted, man. You need to make these transactions, man. You need to get yourself out there, man. You need to make your team even stronger. So
you were saying that
as we decided that he didn't even have a Steel type yet, which is very surprising. How did you not get a Steel type yet? Most of them were already gone.
Muffin stole my Bronzong, okay?
Yeah, Muffin stole your Bronzong, so unfortunately we did not get a Steel type. But we decided in Grace, we're going to trade out that Iron Boulder. We're going to get ourselves the Bridge himself, Archaladon.
Yeah, look at that shiny right there. And the bulk
that shiny is beautiful.
That Archaladon has. As long with that huge 125 special attack stat, that's crazy for a bulky Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, hell, he even has like an 105 attack stat, and I'm pretty sure, yes, he does get Swords Dance, which you could just set up Swords Dance with this thing for some reason. He's got great cover. He's got pretty good stabs. You know, Dragon Steel is just a great typing. You've got Flash Cannon, you've got Dragon Pulse, you've got Dragon Tail, you got Draco Meteor with the Eject Pack, just in case you wanna get some momentum more. You've got Earthquake, you've just got tons of moves that you can utilize on this one. You've got Stealth Rock, you've got electric coverage with Thunderbolt, Thunder, and Electroshot. And you've obviously got Thunder Wave, which is really useful in order to slow down mons. And the cherry on the top of the cake is that you have Stamina, which amazing. Boosts your defense every time you get hit.
Especially with body
press. You got that body press.
Yeah. And Amorous and Archaladon cover each other's weaknesses so very well. And what one doesn't do, the other one does extremely well.
Exactly. And this is obviously our first rocker that we got on the team, which is very good in case our opponent is very weak to rocks, which is definitely a few teams. What do you got to say about this, man?
This is a Pokeball. I've never used Archaladon before, just like I haven't used Spectra, Suing Samurai, and Amorous, all this thing before. But I'm really excited to use it because I feel like it can do so many different things, you know, bringing Iron Defense Body Press from Flash Cannon and Draco Meteor to, what's that electric type move that you were saying? Electroshot?
Electroshot. You got Electroshot Power Herb sets as well, just to like... Just to fire off that, get a special attack buff, like, it's quite literally just unparalleled.
Yo, it has screens?
And he has screens. With this? I know. This man is basically the best lead I've ever seen. He's definitely a good lead to any team. So we've got Archaladon and we've got Hisuian Samurott as like dedicated leads every week. So it's working. This team... It's getting together really well, and we're not stopping here because our next mon is a very good one. What do you think it is? What do you think it is, Recommend?
I think it's something that everyone should be scared of, even though they're probably not going to be, but they should be. Is it going to be underrated? Underrated? I don't know what the word is for it, but it's Cincino.
Oh no, not the 115 base speed, not that. But seriously, this mod's insane. Tidy up. Come on, like I'm just gonna take away your hazards. What are you gonna do about it?
And get
Fly
a
me
boost
over it? I know how to-
alongside that. Like, that's insane. Like, rapid spinning, you get a +1 speed stat with it, but this is a +1 speed stat and a +1 attack stat.
Exactly. You gonna fly me over it? Guess what? You can't. I have a +1 attack and speed buff now. I'm just gonna hit you with tail slaps. I'm gonna hit you with those technician tail slaps and those skilling tail slaps. You ain't fighting that. You also got that triple axle ready to just line up any ground types and knock them out. You've also got U-turn and knockoff. Insane. I know. You can remove those. You can remove those items. You can even pivot out of there. This mon is just a great utility mon, I feel. Even with capabilities to even sweep teams. It's also got Rock Blast. It's also got Super Fang if you want to run it like more. If you want to run it more, you know, bulky. You've got T-Wave. You've got Super Fang. You can use it for more utility. You can chip down some mons. You've got Encore. You've got Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot is an amazing move for those fairy types. I think this mon is definitely going to put in the work. There's not a lot to talk about.
There's even skill link with Tail Slap, Rock Blast, and Bullet Seed. That's insane coverage right there.
Yep.
Deals out can go against it, but then it also gets low kick.
Yeah, exactly. You want to throw steel types to this thing? You want to throw steel types to this thing? It's got Power Hub Dig, even if it doesn't have low kick.
Yeah, it doesn't get low kick.
Like, come on.
Yo, it gets play rough.
Like, come on.
It gets ice spinner.
It gets
seed
play
bomb.
rough. It gets ice spinner. It gets seed bomb. It gets the whole shop. It gets the whole shop. It can do a lot. Even though there's not a lot to talk about, there's still a lot to talk about this one. 95 attack isn't even that bad, especially after you get the tidy up boost. And you have that free coverage just below it. But yeah, I think the team is coming together nicely. You know, as I said, it's coming together nicely. We got Cincino. We got the best mon on this team by far. Am I right? I'm probably not right, but anyway, I like Cincino. I think he's very, very cool. And the next mon is probably even cooler.
I agree. We have a Colossal.
Guess what?
As a Terra captain.
We got Terra Colossal. I love Colossal. Colossal's my boy. I love him. He's got great terrors. He's got water and goes. You know, he's got that spin blocking, especially very, very useful. Especially considering we have the best spike setter with Samurott. We definitely want a spin blocker. So we have this thing to be a Terra Ghost for us. And, you know, since we already have a Spectria, since we have Spectra on our team, and that's pretty frail. So Spectra might just get one shot by like a knockoff from a random normal type to say. So having a bulkier, yeah, exactly. Colossal won't get like, you know, knocked out in one. He definitely won't get.
You can also use Will-O-Wisp against those knockoff users.
Exactly, you can use Will-O-Wisp against those knockoff users, and even if he doesn't run Will-O-Wisp, you still got Flame Body in the back. You've got Flame Body, you've got Steam Engine. You can get that +6 speed with the Terra Water. It's going to go insane. It's also a secondary rocker for us. It's a secondary spike mon as well, just in case this is a week where we don't bring Hisui and Samurott, even though that's going to be very unlikely, considering Hisui and Samurott is definitely a great mon throughout all of these matchups. To like most matchups in the 16-player pool. I think having a rapid spinner as well, you know, great hazard removal on our side as well.
Yeah, I saw a Colossal being used by Vortex in the NSA when I was his manager over there. So every single week I was mock batting with him and team building with him around Colossal. So I do know some things about it, and I can't wait to use it myself.
Trust me, I fought that Colossal, and that Colossal, it was very good. It was very good Colossal. It did its thing, and it did it well. And I can't wait to see the mon do even more in this league.
Yeah, I mean, the move that it doesn't have right here is Body Press, which that it can also do a ton with its 120 base stat defense.
Yeah. He's very bulky. He's a very bulky lander. I think he can definitely put in some work in this league. I mean, having Flame Body, Steam Engine, Flashfire, all great abilities in their own respective ways. Especially like you can go Terra Water. You can have that Flashfire still, even though you probably won't need it. You already take the fire hits really well with Rock Fire typing, and also water resisting it as well.
Also, you can run
But
Terra
we were
Blast
coming
against
near
those ground
to-
types.
Oh yeah, you can also use Terra Blast, or you can use the Stab Scold. Yeah, guess what?
Yo!
Toxapex don't get Scold, but this boy does.
Scald, get them burned even without Flame Buddy. We're burning everything.
As I said,
With Flame Buddy,
you
Willis,
can
and
just
Scald.
burn everything. Exactly. This mon's just like you wanna come in. You wanna come into my house. You're gonna get burned.
You're gonna get burned.
Anyways, we're going to the end of the draft, of course. Well, the end of the draft right now, because obviously he still has 2 Mons that he hasn't picked up. But we're coming to the end of the draft, and we're getting into the lower tier picks, as you can obviously tell. We had Hisuian, Samurott, Spectria, Enamorous, Archaladon, and also we need save points for the end. So we decided, I should say.
Yeah, actually, now looking back on this pick, I realize how good it actually works with Archaladon, and I didn't realize that before.
Yeah, it works so well with Archaladon, and I love it. So, the next pick that we got was the favorite Gen 8 snake, the only Gen 8 snake, I should say, Sandaconda.
Sandaconda don't. That's my favorite song.
Now, of course, as we said, speed is a little bit of a thing that we have. We have Spectra with that 130, and what are you gonna do if a Dragon Ball outspeeds you and starts spamming those Shadow Balls? You want to glare it. You want to paralyze this thing. So we have to glare with the best glare user, even if it's a ground type, a fast ground type, who knows, Garchomp, you can paralyze that thing easily with glare because it doesn't actually take into account, type effectiveness. So you can just glare that thing. You can slow down its speed. You can coil up even. You can just coil up and hit those. You can hit those EQs. You can hit those scale shots, loaded dice sets. I've seen that. It's amazing.
Also, with Shed Skin and Rest, Coil, Sleep Talk.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like,
you can just rest up. You can get that 30% chance to just insta wake up.
No, we don't need Sleep Talk. Yeah, we don't need Sleep Talk. We just got Shed Skin.
Yeah, we don't need that Sleep Talk even. We just got that Shed Skin, so we don't even need to worry about staying asleep for 3 turns and just letting our opponent chip away at our health again. Because there's no point if we don't make progression on them. So having it is just so nice. And also, if you ever want to run Sun or War or Rain, well, not Rain, but if you ever want to run Sun into us, guess what? We got Sand Spit. You hit us, your Sand's basically gone. You have to swap back into the Sun user just to even set it back up, and we can perhaps hit that thing with an EQ because it's usually a fire type like Ninetales or Torkoal. So you can hit it with that, and it's just nearly gone anyways. This mon's even though this mon does not have the greatest coverage, it's still a prominent threat against some teams in this league.
It's got some stuff. It's got body press and iron defense.
Yeah, and also this thing's just a bulky. This just takes all the physical hits, man. He has 125 defense over here and 72 HP. He takes it. He tanks it.
Anaconda.
And I'm proud of him.
He's doing some nice stuff.
I'm proud of him. Yeah. Now, going into our last pick, as I said, hasn't picked 2 mons. Going into one of our last picks, I should say, we decided to pick. So obviously we don't have a grounded poison yet. Grounded poison is very useful, and we also don't have an electric type yet. We're obviously going to get those in the next few picks. But what if I told you we got it in the same pick? That's right. Oh, we got the boy, Toxtricity.
Yeah, with Terras, electric, normal, and water.
Water for those shift gear sweeps, and Terra normal, obviously the obvious choice here with the stab punk rock boosted boom busts.
I've never used Toxtricity before, but I've always really wanted to, just because that boom burst, overdrive, sludge bomb, shift gear. Now we can run Terra Blast with Terra Water as well.
Yeah, Yeah, I think it works. I think it can work really well against like ground types, even with the Terra Water. I think it's a great mon. It has shift gear. It has shift gear for setup, and its move pool isn't exactly the biggest, but hey, it's got psychic noise now as a special attack. Like who knows?
Psychic noise.
Him with that psychic noise. You hit something with that psychic noise, it now can't recover. It's gone. The recovery's just gone. It's just absent. But now you've got tons of
Wait, this dog learns
special
toxic
attackers.
spikes?
Yeah, this dog
Whoa.
learns toxic spikes.
Yo,
He
what
said
about you
some-
bring defensive black sludge toxic spikes?
That would be insanely good. But hey, we'll have to see if we cook that up one week, eh?
Yo.
But now you've got that 114 special attack. You got shift gear to boost that speed to +2 with since it only has 75 base speed. Shift gear is just such a good move for it. I think this mon could definitely start sweeping teams, even with choice scarf sets. Nothing wants to take a nice boom burst.
Yeah, I mean, also think about pairing
And-
this with Sandaconda. Like they pair each other so well, and Sandaconda can glare those faster Pokemon for Toxtricity to clean up.
Exactly. Like maybe 1 week we could even just run specs and just wreck house.
Yo, it
Like who
definitely could.
knows? I think most of our mons so far work really well in unison with each other, and it's gonna get even better. Now obviously as you can look at our team, oof, that ground weakness hurts, man. So next up, we got the goat. We got the goat. Recommend, who do we have?
We got Breloom, the Dren 3
Got
goat
him.
with Technician, loaded dice that can also bring Choice Band, Life Orb, Black Sludge. I mean, not Black Sludge, Toxic Orb.
Yeah, Toxic Orb, you got that poison heal. We can run this thing mildly bulky, Who knows? Maybe we can take a hit. We can have focus actually. We can just get those sword stances. We can hit those Mac punches for insane damage because of Technician. We've got Bullet Seed loaded dice as an option. We've got Rock Tomb as finally a good move that actually like hits most of the time, because Rock Tomb ain't exactly that one that hits, like Rock Slide and Stone Edge. They don't hit as much as Rock Tomb does,
Rock Tomb
I
loves
think
that
it works
speed
quite
too.
well. Exactly. I mean, hey, he's got 70 speed, but he's still gonna put in the work. He's got that close combat. He's got bulk up. He's got everything under the sun. He's got that spore as well.
Yeah, also the Elite Seed
We
sets
can
with
just-
the Toxic Orb.
We can just put things to sleep, and we put things to sleep. We get a free turn. Just switch out.
It's got a
I think it
very wide
works.
moveset.
Magnificent. I think. How do you feel about this, man? How do you feel about Browne? Do you think he's
I'm very
gonna put in the
excited to
work?
use him with my Punch, Bullet Seed, Rockside Soul Dance, this kind of set right here, but also having other type moves. We got Area's Ice, Bulk Up. I'm excited. This thing's gonna be some power. Like Samurai setting up those spikes, or Colossal setting up the spikes and hitting Stealth Rocks. When hazards are up, Breloom and Spectrum are going to go crazy.
Indeed, man. I can't say I disagree because it's so true. We have that 130 attack stat. Like, come on, that's gonna start wrecking some things.
Is gonna start wrecking
Like,
some
come on,
things.
like 130 base attack Mug punches are gonna like KO. Look, you wanna bring in that GM power quad week to fighting? You get smacked by a Mag punch and it's gone.
Oh,
It's just gone. It's like never seen again. You've got Meowscarada as well, which just gets smacked by a Mug.
I just realized why you
before he
said
even gets the
Rock
chance
Tomb.
to.
It's because Rock Tomb is boosted by Technician.
Exactly.
Yo,
It's just this mon. Technician is such a good ability on this mon, and this mon, it's definitely underrated. We hit Iron Bundle with those Mark punches as well. It may not Oko because it has good defense,
Yeah.
but
And
it's gonna
Chien-Pao.
get near. And Chien-Pao. Yeah, like I said, like Chien-Pao, we just kill him. We kill him well. We kill him good. So I think this last pick about a seal the team. It puts it all together like glue.
like
So next,
Doom.
and for the final pick,
we
Who
have
we got?
Yuxi, a Pokemon that I'm very experienced with. Probably the most Pokemon, the most experience I have with Pokemon on this team. I've used it multiple times. Yuxi's such a diverse Pokemon.
Surprisingly. Yeah. Surprisingly, we got Yuxi, who he's the most skilled with, which seems odd when you look at this whole team. Like, Yuxi being the one that he has the most experience with. But yeah, it's true. I talked to him about a lot of different picks. I was like, maybe we can get more hazard removal. Maybe we can just get some things, you know? Like, I was like, what about Galarian Weezing during the draft? I was spewing out these ideas, and he's like, I don't like them. So I was like, fine, get Yuxi.
At the end, it was between Meloetta and Yuxi, and I thought Yuxi had the more diversity. It also got the levitate ability, which really helped with that ground weakness before.
Yeah.
And that wide move set.
Patched together a few speed tiers as well, I will say. We got since obviously we had the jump from 85 to 106. So having a nice middle, we had a 95, you know, having a nice middle is really nice. This mon is basically just tons of utility packed into one. We've got, you know, the 4th stealth rocker of this draft, just in case. This thing's usually running Colbur berries or some sort of. It's usually running berries, I would say. It's also usually running leftovers and, you know, other items, of course. But we've got Mystical Power, which starts to boost special attack from Legend Arceus. Very good, very good. We've got insane bulky stats, as you can see. We've got 130 special defense and 130 defense, which just is so good for this mon, especially considering it has 95 base speed. We can definitely tank a lot of special hits, as you know, most of our squad has been, you know, either Assault Vest users or it's been mons that tank very physical hits. So having something that can still use that utility while also tanking some special hits, really, really useful, of course. We've got Knockoff, we've got U-Turn, we've got T-Wave as well to slow down some things as well. You know, our team's very focused around like slowing some things down, perhaps. You know, we have those options.
Yeah, so very great. Like, Yuxi also gets the Calm Mind, Dazzling Gleam, Draining Kiss, like wide move set like this.
It's a very, very wide moveset, so he can be suited for basically any occasion. He can be suited for any occasion, considering his attack and special attack is parallel to each other. So it's definitely a mon that can put in the work, and I can't wait to see it put in the work. It's also got, you know, the dual screens that we want and the ones that we talked about on our Chaladon. It's also another screen cell. This thing's even got Nasty Plot and Pain Split. We can Pain Split, just like, you know, get some really high HP mon to come down to our level. Because even with these bulky stats, we only have 75 base HP. So Pain Split can still be made really good use of. But
Yuxi
that's all I have to say.
Yuxi was on the team of A-Drive in the first ever draft league that I ever saw on YouTube that made me get into Draft League. So I've seen this thing used a lot of times and seen what it can do in team builders and during battles. So I'm very excited to use it once again. Yeah, that's going to be very helpful. Yeah, I mean, it's also
and
got
I mean, I think all the mons in this team can put in equal amounts of work. So I think our team looks very, very intimidating. It looks very underrated, but it's also very intimidating when you look into it. And I think that's the best thing.
Yeah, when you see Hisuian Samurai alongside the Breloom, the Spictria, and Namorous, oh my, and then you see like some of the bulk on Colossal and Arcaludon, Yuxi right there.
And the Yuxi. Like, I think this team can just, like, I think, honestly, we can definitely make playoffs with this. As I said at the start, we can make playoffs with this, man. We got this. I think we can make it.
Does he alongside the great team of front office we got? Yo.
Especially with the great front office. We've got great players there. So I think we can definitely make it. We can make it big. We can make it bold. So I think that is it for our team. I think that's it for our team breakdown. And you'll see the next video when we fight against the Cornish Cramorants in week 1 of the Wi-Fi Jirachi League.
I'll be battling, but Drepster will be there in spirit.
Yeah. I'll be there in spirit. You know, I'll still be there for the team builder. I'll still be there for a team builder to
Yeah,
run
we
it
should
through
get you on
with
for
him.
my team builder at the front of the video.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, you know, I'll run through his team builder. You know, we've got great ideas. We've got a whole front office of ideas, man.
Yeah.
I think we can definitely do it, man. Like, even if we don't make playoffs, we going strong. We going out strong at least.
We're going better than I did the last 2 seasons.
This is the comeback. Okay, this is the comeback for the prime recordman.
Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is your draft breakdown for Season 5 of the Kiwi Guardians. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Also subscribe to Derpster. I don't know if he's still uploading, but do that anyways.
I'll eventually. Okay, I have a really. I need to sort some stuff out, and I definitely will be. I'll definitely be uploading some league in the future. You know, I have to focus on you know, studies and everything. But I'll definitely come back. I'll definitely come back a bit up soon. Hopefully soon. Very soon.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll see you all later, and I think we got this. I think we can do it.
I think we can do it too. Okay, we're gonna be heading out now, guys. Goodbye.
Peace out.